Just like the average person, I've really struggled with having a lot of things I want to do that I know will make my life better, saving more money, getting fitter, meditating, eating the right stuff all the time. But doing them has always been kind of a struggle. Now, it was always a struggle until I discovered one mental thinking exercise. And I'm going to share that with you in today's video. What's up, everyone? It's Alex Hine here over at modernhealthmonk.com. So anytime I would find myself in this area, this funk, where I didn't know what the next step was, like what should really be the next step to get XYZ goal, if I didn't know what the next step was, or if I was procrastinating, if I felt resistant, I know I have to do this, but I really don't want to do it, I would ask myself one question. What does the expert version of Alex do? So if it was about meditation, what would the Buddha Alex do? If it was about fitness, what would the super fit Alex do? If it was about my personal finances, what would the millionaire Alex do? And you know what? The more I asked myself this simple question, the more I ended up making the right decisions. The right decisions that brought me closer to the reality that I wanted. So for example, when it comes time to shooting these videos, I shoot them in bulk. I spend over an hour and roughly and a half just shooting the videos standing here talking. So the normal version of myself is like, I just did 10 hours of work. Now I'm going to sit here for another hour and a half and talk straight, kind of like giving a lecture. I really don't want to do this. Then I ask myself, what does the Alex do that has this big modern health monk, all these readers and viewers and listeners and all these readers? What would the really successful version of myself do? He would shut up and shoot the bloody videos, right? So then I get up and I shoot the videos. So when I end up asking myself, what does the best version of myself do? Or what does the perfect version of myself do? The answer to the question is always a million times easier. Now another one is going back to my meditation example. In the morning, I don't really want to sit down there for 20, 30, 50, or 60 minutes and do a morning routine or meditate that long. I just want to get up, get out of my house, go do my routine, and get done with it. But then I ask myself, what does the Buddha version of Alex do? Or what would Buddha do, right? Well, I've read many biographies of Buddha, and I read how many hours a day he would meditate. Several hours in the morning, he would do walking meditation. He would do more evening meditation. So whether that's 5, 6, 10 hours of meditation a day, if I ask myself, okay, what does the really enlightened Alex do? Well, he's going to have to meditate more. He's going to have to put in more raw hours. Then the decision about what do I do now became really easy. I know what I have to do. And for me, the weekends have always been kind of like a boring and unhappy time because historically I've worked so much that I don't have a lot of free time. So when it comes time to the weekend and I have a lot of free time, I don't really know what to do with myself if I'm not going out and going on some adventure or I'm not traveling. So what I would do is ask myself the same question. What does the XYZ Alex do? What would he do right now? And whatever it is you're going for, the answer is going to be a lot more clear. So if my main goal is to build Modern Health Monk into this big audience with lots of readers and listeners and viewers, then what does that version of Alex do? Well, on the weekend, he's probably writing his next book. He's probably answering student or customer emails. He's probably shooting the next videos. You see what I'm saying? The answer of what to do next becomes very, very clear. So if you ask yourself, what does the XYZ version of myself do? It becomes really clear what you need to do to take your meditation, your health, your finances, your relationship, your happiness to the next level. There's no mystery. You don't have to read a book. You don't have to pay anyone for advice. You just ask yourself. So when you can answer your own questions, life is not such a mystery anymore. So I want you to try that out for today. So today's tiny habit is simple. When you aren't sure about the next course of action, or the best course of action, ask yourself, what is the perfect or the healthy or the happy or the rich or the fulfilled version of myself do? What does that version of yourself actually do? And then usually the answer is much more clear. So try that out. I hope it helps. Leave a comment below. Tell me a bit about, have you used this exercise before, or what do you personally use to motivate yourself when you can't get yourself to do things you know you should? Tell me below. If you're on YouTube, go on over to modernhealthmonk.com. I've got a free real food weight loss habits guide, so you'll learn the exact 5 daily habits you need to know. These are the habits I learned after interviewing dozens of people that lost over 100 pounds and kept it off in a healthy way. You'll get that for free. Leave your comment. Go ahead and make sure you enter your email address for that and click the monk dude right there to subscribe. I'll send you the next video right when it's out.